The show where curiosity grows, confidence builds, and young minds shine bright. Yes, 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 yes. It's time again for our ultimate quiz challenge, our Brim Power Quiz Challenge. Are you ready? Yes, you are ready. Are you excited? Let's go. Are you prepared to show just how smart you are? Because today we are looking for our next Smart Mind champion. And guess what? That champion might just be you. So let's just go over how the quiz works so we can, how the quiz works. Because some people may not have been here in the previous episodes, so they need to know how things work around here. All right, so you call 07000 917 917. Phone line 07000 917 917. Pretty easy, right? You have 2 minutes. Yes, precisely 2 minutes. 2 minutes to answer as many questions as you can. Every caller gets good and everybody does well. Get 10 correct answers and win our special school bag. Simple, fun, and exciting. So what are you waiting for? 07000 917 917. Now, are you ready? And also, point of notice, parents listening or aunties and uncles, please allow the children answer questions themselves. Let's see what they can do on their own, because this is just a show to be fun, to have fun. And yes, this quiz is designed for ages 7 to 14. So if you're between that age range, come up on the show, ready to have you. 07000 917 917. If you've been here long, you know that the fun facts always get jealous of the quiz. So we'll start with them today. All right. So the first fun fact is honey never spoils. Jars found in ancient tombs are still edible. So yes. But a point of notice, because somebody had said this to me and then somebody also had an opposition. So when there are preservatives in the honey, when there are things that try to make it last longer, yes, it can tend to spoil and have an expiry date. So yes. All right. Lightning is hotter than the surface of the sun. Did you know that? Yes. Lightning is hotter than the surface of the sun. Octopuses have 3 hearts. Your research, octopuses have 3 hearts. How many hearts do humans have? 1 heart. But octopuses have 3. Sound travels faster in water than in air. Yes, it travels faster in liquids and salt. Water, air. Oh, liquids, then gas. Water, air. So, yes, sound travels faster in water than in air. Now, I know you want to go. Let's do that challenge, right? So, call 07000 917 917. All right. We just finished a whole fun fact pack, so I'm thinking we should go to the quiz. Let's just set the tone, set the mood. Let's go. All right. This ultimate quiz challenge has just been amazing because it's just always so much fun, People coming on the show, them answering questions, us having fun, and also learning at the same time. It's just such a beautiful experience. Thank you all for always calling, for always being so interactive. I appreciate it. Okay. So, with my mind, let's jump into this quiz. All right. We're starting with a math question because we know we need to sharpen our brains with some mental math. All right. What is 8 plus 7? 813, 814, 815, 816. So I'm going to tell you the answer and explain if you do not know how to do this question. So the answer is 15. Hands down. 15. Now, it's always in competition like 8 plus 7. How am I going to do that? Right? So what you're going to do is you're going to take... Okay, so 8 needs how much more to get to 10? 8 needs how much more to get to 10? Shout it in your room. It needs 2 more. So you're going to take 2 from the 7, which will leave us with 5 and 10, right? Right. So that will be 10 plus 5, which equals to 15. So, yes. That's a simple explanation. That's a very simple explanation. So, yes. I hope you understand. 8 plus 7, you can take 2 from the 7 to make it 10 plus 5. So that will equals to 15. And if you already know it, it's just 8 plus 7 equals 15. So, yes. 13, 14, 15, 16. The answer is 15. Let's move on to a science question because we know we got to stay sharp on our science. What force pulls objects to the ground? I can't hear nothing. A, magnetism. B, gravity. C, friction. And D, energy. Okay, are you ready? Are you ready? Okay, so magnetism is like a strong force of attraction, like North Pole, South Pole, or the magnet. Like sides repel, opposite sides attract, that kind of thing. There's a magnetic field, blah 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 blah. All right, gravity. Let's do gravity. Friction is just that, air. That's where you learn all about research. That's where you learn all about air resistance, upthrust, water resistance, things like that. Energy. Energy is just like, work over time. Energy, work, Oh, wait. Yeah. So, force times distance over time. So, I said we should leave gravity because that's actually the answer. What force pulls objects to the ground? Okay, so we're going to start with saying that it's gravity. But now we're going to explain. What kind of teacher would I be if I don't explain? All right. So, okay, have you ever heard that in space, people are flying, right? You've heard that before. Let me explain. So, in space, there's a very little gravitational force. Okay? Very, 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 very little. So, it doesn't pull people to the ground. Rather, they just float. Anyways, if you're wondering which scientist introduced this whole, made us even think about gravity, that scientist is Isaac Newton, the man with the apple. So, yes. All right. So, what force pulls objects to the ground? Shout it to your wall. Gravity. All right. Moving on to general knowledge. It's quite general. How many days are in a week? A5, B6, C7, D8. No, there's this thing that used to happen in primary school that actually used to make me like, what? In primary school, like a lot of us would be like, oh my gosh, there's 7 days of school and 2 days of rest. We actually didn't understand that there were actually 7 days in a week and it was only 5 days in school, then 2 days to rest. Because we're like, oh my gosh, I come to school 7 days a week and then I had to only rest for 2 days. It's actually 5 days, 2 days ratio. So how many days are in a week? There are 5 weekdays and there's 2 days for the weekend. So 5 plus 2 equals to 7. So we spend 5 days at school, generally for most people at work, and then most people spend the weekends, taking off. All right, moving on to some history. Who is known as the father of Nigeria? Let's go. We have A. Nnamdi Azikiwe. Nnamdi Azikiwe, first president of Nigeria. B. Herbert Macaulay. C. Tafawa Balewa, I think that was the first prime minister. And then D. Obafemi Awolowo. All right, are you ready? Now, Herbert Macaulay was known as the father of Nigeria. Moving on. All right, so we're going to be doing a little spelling. And we're going to spell a word that means to be very fast, which is rapid. Rapid. That's rapid. 2 syllables. And it has 5 letters. So let's go. Ra is R-A-P-I-D. Rapid. R-A-P-I-D. Rapid. R-A-P-I-D. Rapid. And the meaning of rapid is to be very, very fast. All right. Okay, I've answered 5 questions and nobody's called. You guys should call the phone lines 07000-917-917, like right now. I want to hear the phone buzzing. We need some, because I know you're listening. Are my smart listeners feeling shy today? Don't worry. This is a friendly quiz and there's absolutely no pressure. Just have fun and also learn. And remember, every smart person started by just, trying, taking that first step. The hardest part is actually starting, Okay. So also be bold, be confident, and call right now. I want to hear that phone line buzzing with calls, bumping into each other. 07000-917-917. So I've answered 5 questions. I think we should go to them fun facts for set 2. Okay, so let's go to the second set of fun facts. And these are technology facts. The first computer was as big as a room. Wow. Now we just have these computers that we can carry around, in a bag and just wow. The first computer was as big as a room. That's gigantic if you think about it. Let's move on. The first phone call was made in 1876. The first phone call was made in 1876. That's years ago. Like, that's years ago. That's quite old. That's quite old. I think is that over 2,000 years ago? No, it's not. But that was years ago. That's far away. And now we just carry our phones black. My gosh. Oh my gosh, my day was so good. I had so much fun at school and we had an event. But the first phone call was actually made in 1876. Let's move on. Robots. Robots. R-O-B-O-T-S. Robots. I love robotics. So yes. Robots are used in hospitals to help doctors. Yes, like, tech is just advancing every day. And I'm just so proud of the world. Because, like, to think that most of these things even exist back then is kind of crazy. Because, I mean, tech is helping us in so many sectors. It's helping us in the educational sector. It's helping us in health. It's helping us in fashion. It's helping us in literally everything. And it's more of a companion. It's helping, like, if I don't understand the topic, I might just, type on some, AI, just help me out, And it actually explains to you like you're a baby. Like, AI, robotics, everything. Good job. Some cars can now drive themselves. That's auto drive, Imagine you just being in your car and like, hi everyone, I'm in my car. Hey, 2 hands for the peace sign. And they're like, why are your hands not on the wheels? It's an auto drive car. It drives itself. Nobody needs to drive it. It just takes you where you're going. That's pretty cool. I think that's pretty cool. Some cars now drive themselves. Tech is advancing every single day. I love it. Remember, we need to get that special school bag. 10 correct answers. Students, this is your moment. Parents, encourage your children to call. Let's go. All right. I just finished another fun fact set. That was fun fact set 2. And now, 07000-917-917. I want to see your call. Please call 07000-917-917. It's going to be so much fun to have you on the show, just me and you talking heart to heart, asking some questions. These questions aren't even that hard. We're just, having a conversation and you win a gift. So what there's to lose? Just come on the show. Let's have those smart minds on the show. All right. Wow. Fun fact, you can't be jealous no more. I just did 2 sets. So we're going back to the quiz, the main attraction. All right. So I answered 5 questions, I think. Yes, I stopped at spelling. So we're going to go back to math. What is 12 times 3? I know. What do you? Let's go through the options. A, 30, B, 33, C, 36, and D, 39. So I believe all these numbers stated, I'm just trying to examine. Yeah, all the numbers stated are multiples of 3. 3 times 10 is 30. 3 times what is 33? 3 times 11. 3 times what is 36? Let's skip that because we know that's the answer. 3 times what is 39? That's 3 times 13. So yes. So 12 times 3 is 36. How did we get that? If I'm in a rush and I don't know the multiplication, I normally just write the number and write the number below it and then multiply with the smaller numbers. So 12 times 3, I would first do the 2 times 3, that's 6. Then 3 times 1, that's 3. So that's 36. 12 times 3, 36. Happy? Let's move on. All right. We have science now. We have science. What do plants need to make food? Let's go. We talk a lot about photosynthesis, which is the process by which plants make their food. So we should know this. What do plants need to make food? A, moonlight. Anyways, B, sunlight. C, wind. Okay. And D, smoke. I reserve my comment. Okay, so the answer is sunlight. Plants need sunlight to be able to make their food. Right? There are a lot of things that plants actually need to make their food. And there's reactants and then there's products. So I'm just going to be giving you the whole word equation. Take notes. So plants need carbon dioxide. Take note, we breathe in oxygen and give out carbon dioxide. So it's basically a gas exchange going on, okay? So they take the carbon dioxide that we don't even want anything to do with it. So they take that carbon dioxide, and guess what? That's why we water our plants, because they need the water to make their food. So we put the water too. Now we draw our arrow, right? On top, we write chlorophyll. Now you ask me, Kiki, what is chlorophyll? We're getting there. Chlorophyll. Okay, so everything has cells. Cells are the building blocks, basic building blocks of life. From cells, we have tissues. From tissues, we have organs. And from organs, we have organ systems to lead to an organism. So, yes. Chloroplasts are something found inside the cells. We're getting too into the biology now. But chloroplasts are something found in the cell. And then chlorophyll is in the chloroplast. And guess what chlorophyll does, if you just want to break it down? Chlorophyll basically gives the plant the green color. So photosynthesis is for green plants, basically. No discrimination to the yellow plants, but it's for green plants. Okay, so you see a lot of green plants, I'm sure. Plants green, they have chlorophyll, which is in the chloroplast, which is in the cell, which is in the organism. So they need that chlorophyll. They just need it. Then another thing that they need is the sunlight. Not moonlight, not wind, not smoke, but sunlight. Yes, that's why it's photosynthesis. Photo, sun, synthesize, to be able to make something. You see how it's just, science just correlates, and it just makes me so happy. So on the other side of the equation, which is what they now give off, they've taken the carbon dioxide and water. Now they want to, throw away something. What they throw? Hello. Good morning. What's your name? Where are you calling from? And how old are you? Our first caller.
I'm Heritage. I'm calling from.
Hello. No, I think the call cut. Call back. I was so happy to have you on the show. Call back. So where did I stop? So they're taking carbon dioxide and water, and they give off something. Come, go, that kind of thing. So what they now give off is what we need. Can you imagine? They give off oxygen, for just like that. Oxygen. Wow. And then we take the oxygen, we give them carbon dioxide. That's why it's good to have plants in your environment. Because that environment is actually going to be very, clean. That's why you're under a tree. But and everywhere is just hot. You just be feeling breeze. You just be, it won't be as hot under the tree. So, it just give and take. That's why if you're in an environment with lots of trees, lots of plants, green plants specifically, if you're in that environment, it's just going to be very warm. So they give off oxygen, which we need, and they also give us glucose. You may ask me, Kiki, what is glucose? Glucose is hello.
My name is Alata Rachel.
Okay, blessing. Good morning. What's your name? Where are you coming from? And how old are you?
My name is Alata Rachel, and I'm 7 years old.
Okay.
And I'm coming.
The call cuts. Hello. Oh,
hello.
Listen, darling. Okay, you're still here. All right. You've said your name. You've said your age. Where are you calling from? And are you ready for the quiz?
Yes, I am. Okay. And I'm also coming from Lagos.
Jump straight in. Okay, so I hope you're aware of the rules that you have 2 minutes to answer as many questions as possible. Hi, listen.
Yes.
Okay, so I know you're aware that you have 2 minutes. I hope, at least, you're aware that you have 2 minutes to answer as many questions as possible.
Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so let's start with general knowledge and we'll move from there. 3, 2, 1, and we start. How many continents are there? A5, B6, C7, D8.
7.
Hello?
Hello?
How many continents
are
there? A5, B6, C7, D8.
B7.
Okay, 7. That's correct. Let's move on. Who discovered electricity? Newton, Benjamin Franklin, Einstein, and Edison. Hello? Hello, Blessing. Oh, but wow. And Blessing was already on the roll. All right. let's go. Okay. So yeah. I was just about to say, what is glucose, right? I think that's where we stopped. So glucose is basically like, it's basically like carbohydrate. It's like basically the food. Let's just say it's their food. Let's put it that way. So it's quite simple. So yes, they need sunlight to make their food. Anyways, Leslie got it correct when she said that there are 7 continents in the world. But I'm like, what? So yes, let's do the continent song. Because I don't love this song ever since I was in like year 3. I think I'm in year 9 now. I've known that song and it's stuck. So let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Asia, Africa, North and South America, Antarctica, Europe, and finally Australia. Asia, Africa, North and South America, Antarctica, Europe, and finally Australia. Yes, so that's the continent song. And I just love the song so much. It's an amazing song for learning the continents. Even my brother, he learned the song as well. So we just sing it together. So the continent song, Asia, Africa, North and South America, Antarctica, Europe, and finally Australia. And points of notice. Africa is a continent, not a country. Let's move on. Alright. So we were just on who discovered electricity. Definitely not Newton, not Albert Einstein, and it wasn't Edison. Edison was about all the light bulbs, thing like that. So it was Benjamin Franklin. Give it up for Benjamin Franklin. Give it up for him. Give it up. All right, moving on. Should we go back to our this will be number 10. So we'll go back to our fun facts because today we're actually having, we're really getting to those fun facts and they're really fun. So let's go. Spell the word meaning very cold. The word is freezing. So it means to be, oh my gosh, I'm so cold. I'm freezing. That kind of thing. So let's spell freezing. Freeezing. Freezing. And one thing I've learned from primary school is I should always learn to spell in syllables. So how many syllables does this word have? Freezing. So Freezing. You see, it just adds a, kind of vibe to it. So Freezing. All right, the next math question is looking so, but we need to go to the fun facts. Let's go. All right. So call the phone lines 07000 917 917. Let's go. Jupiter is the biggest planet in our solar system. In primary school, they taught me about the solar system, and I learned this acronym. My very educated mother just served us noodles. It's an acronym for all the planets according to their distance away from the sun. So my very educated mother is Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars. My very educated mother just served us noodles. That's Jupiter, Saturn, us, Uranus, and noodles is Neptune. So it's really good because I actually didn't know the distance, so it just helps. Okay. The moon. Hello?
Hello?
Is there anybody there?
Hello?
Okay. Hello, good morning. What's your name? Where are you calling from? How old are you? And are you ready for the quiz?
I'm Christopher Heritage. I am 10 years old. And I'm calling from Ikorodu.
Okay. And are you ready for the show?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, you know the rules. 2 minutes to answer as many questions as possible, right? Hello? Okay, let's go ahead. We're starting with the math question. Let's go. What is 50 minus 20? A 20, B 25, C 30, D 35. What?
5.
I repeat the question. What is 50 minus 20? A 20, B 25, C 30, and D 35. Let's keep the pace.
35.
That's actually wrong. It's 30, but let's keep going. Which organ pumps blood? A brain, B lungs, C heart, and D kidney.
Heart.
Let's keep going. How many letters are in the alphabet? A 24, B 25, C 26, D 27.
26.
Let's keep going. You're correct. Who invented the telephone? A. Edison, B. Alexander Graham Bell, C. Tesla, D. Newton.
Alexander Grammar School.
Yes, correct. Let's keep going. Spell the word huge, which means to be very big. Huge.
Huge.
Okay, correct. Let's keep going. What is 7 times 8? A 54, B 56, C 58, and D 60.
66.
Hello?
56.
Are you there? Let's keep the pace.
Yes, 7 times 8 is 56.
Okay, let's move to the next question. Which planet is known as the red planet? A Earth, B Mars, C Venus, and D Mercury.
Please come again.
Which planet is known as the red planet? A Earth, B Mars, C Venus, D Mercury.
The what planet?
Hello? I didn't hear what you said.
Hello? I didn't hear you. The what planet?
Which planet is known as the red planet? A Earth, B Mars, C Venus, and D Mercury.
Mars.
Okay, let's keep going. How many colors are in a rainbow? A5, B6, C7, and D8.
7.
Okay, and time's up. You were able to get 6 questions in 2 minutes. Let's all give it up for Let's go. Thank you. We will contact you because thank you so much for calling. That was amazing having heritage here. So 6 questions in 2 minutes. That was absolutely mind-boggling. You know, that's my sentence. Mind-boggling. Thank you. Oh my gosh. Okay. Now we've come to the end of the show. Always remember, learning builds your future. Confidence builds success. Smart minds never, ever stop learning. Special thanks to my producer, Fumi, and my executive producer, Song Okiwale Shunaya. This is your girl, Kiki, signing off from Smart Mind with Kiki on Women Radio 91.7 FM. Stay brilliant, stay curious, stay smart. Smart minds rule the world.